Hey everybody. So we are continuing the series where I show you sort of like what I'm doing when it comes to creating or any type of these social media stuff or like content creation, media creation for Ascending Baseline. So today I'm actually editing the top five, and maybe I'll do a video on that too. But essentially, what one of the team members suggested, and shout out to Nikki Nobody for this. She suggested that we do. It might have been Moonshot. I can't remember, but essentially, what they're suggesting is that in between the clips, in between, typically we have clips that are like the first top five, and then that has voiceover over it, and then we'll do a pause, a couple of logos here and there, and then we'll do the actual clip with no voiceover at a regular volume. And what Nikki suggested is that in between, where we have a couple of logos and things like that, that we also do like the Twitch, Twitter, um, the website, all that kind of stuff. And that is a great idea. So essentially, I'm going to try and do that here with Canva as quick as possible. And here it is. So I'm just looking at some of the templates. I've already kind of spotted this one at the corner of my eye, and I think I can make it work. I was trying to find some more. I don't know, maybe this welcome, but it really depends on how I put it together, right? I mean, you guys, if you saw the first video, you can see that I can kind of manipulate anything that's on screen according to how I really want it. So I think I'm gonna do that. There's some others here. These aren't so bad with the 3, 2. I could see. So when I see stuff like this, the flickering 1, 2, 3, 4, in my head, I'm picturing all the different logos flickering by, and that might be one that I do. That's not bad. This is just a countdown, but again, I can replace the numbers with logos. That has a lot going on. Wow, this has a lot going on. That could be something two-ish. I don't know. But I kind of like this one, so let's go ahead and customize this one. All right. This one in particular, you see it blank, but it's actually a video, right? So the things come in, they pop in, and sort of that's how it works, right? So let me go here. I don't know why this plus, I'm sorry, plus this heart is like permanently there. I feel like it should show up along with everything else, but whatever the case is, um, yeah, that's weird. Anyway, let me take this where it's empty here and kind of get rid of that, right? And the reason why is because I think like on theme, it was sort of like dark, right? We can kind of do this. Oh boy, I hope this works. This picture might not be big enough. It is not. So, okay, but I have an idea. So when things like this happen, I can kind of, no, it wouldn't work. I was thinking if I copy and paste and then flip this image, right? And then kind of put it at the top half. I've done similar things like this before, but that doesn't look right. It does not look right. Let me try bringing it down one. Oh, that looks even worse. I don't like how these lines sort of just, they just go in the opposite direction. So what if we do this? What if we do, okay, bring this back. We sort of just stop here. Where the lines disappear? I don't remember. Okay, it's fine. Let's do that. Make this, it has to mirror, yeah, kind of right there, right? I'm gonna copy another one, but this one, I'm gonna just take, make it as far as I can. I'm gonna just take, oh no, I'm gonna just take this part. So, and I'm gonna flip this back. You kind of see where I'm getting at, right? Doesn't necessarily fit exactly, but all I really need is that corner. So I can kind of continue the line a little bit. Let's see, as best as I can. I think it needs more curve, right? If you look at it very carefully, you can see, but you guys know the question I always ask myself is, can we make it better? So kinda, I feel like the angle might still be off. Let's try a little bit more. Okay. Canva does actually have like a fill-in feature, I believe. So might have to do that. But otherwise, this looks pretty good. I don't know how I'm going to get this corner, though. I guess I could copy this. And, I'd have to do the same on this side. Seems like a lot of work, to be honest. Yeah, none of these other pictures would do. But I also want to make this a little darker. So let me figure this out. I might cut here and then sort of show you the finished product. Background remover, no. Might be an edit. I think it's here. Magic eraser. That's shadows. Magic grab. Magic edit. Magic expand. I think this is it. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. Go back to the expand. Whole page. Do it. Let's see what happens. I'm not really sure. Oh, okay. So all it really did is just made the picture itself. It didn't. Okay, I thought it was gonna like create the top, but whatever. This works. This works too. So, magic expand. I'm good with that. Let's take the actual image. Maybe make it a little bit darker. No. Oh, I guess I could do like a purple for ascending baseline. I like that. Maybe a little bit. There we go. Oh, that is nice. Brightness. Just a little bit down, because what I really want is I want to make it dark for the background. So let's see what it looks like. Subscribe. But the things didn't drop. Okay, I think I know why. Let's take this, move it all the way to the back. There we go. Okay, so now I like, subscribe, there's the bell, share. This, let's work on this. So I'm actually gonna move this all the way over. I'm gonna move this all the way over. Trying to get it exact. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And then here, let's do the website. Sendingbaseline.com. Right? Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these social media icons. Actually, let's throw this back. I kind of like the way it was. Let's throw that back. You're back over here. Is that evenly spaced? No. There we go. Okay. And I think I'm going to grab the social media icons and sort of just throw them towards the bottom, which I don't have here. Where are they? That's okay. We can find them. So let's start with Twitch. Twitch logo. That's weird. Okay. It's a logo maker. It's not what I'm asking for. Okay. Twitch. Do I like the word or the logo better? Let's do the logo. Let's make it all white so that it stands out more, right? Let's go bring this down here. So I don't know how many logos we have. Let's just throw it down there. I might make this darker in the background so this stands out more. Also, this blue does not go with the AB theme. Purple does though. What about dark blue? Can't argue with that. I kind of like this purple. So let's do that for all of them. Come on, purple. And then you would also be purple. Maybe this should be like a blue. Yeah, I like that. And you're going to be the same blue. Okay. So then, I mean, pink is with the AB logo. Let me see. There's YouTube. Let's throw YouTube on there. We got Twitch. Let's get YouTube, make that white. Drop it down roughly the same size as Twitch. Twitch is just a tad bigger. Let me see. That was YouTube. Let me see this X. Let me try this one. Can I make this white? I think I can. I can, but everything disappeared. Let's try a background remover on this one. Is it going to do it? Oh, how about this? How about black? We sort of have the opposite going, right? Where the inside is white. The outside is clear. All right, let's get rid of this one then. I feel like either this YouTube logo is a little too big or the Twitch is a little too small. But I think I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller. See, yeah, that kind of fits better with these. Okay, I like it. The 2 squares on the end. All right, so let's recap. We have the website, which I think looks great. I can't speak today. We have Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter X, followed by all of this. Don't know why these go so far off the page. Let's bring these back one. And it doesn't matter. It's not going to show up. Okay. So let's take a look at this. See how it comes out total. Right? Share. There we go. Subscribe. ascendingbaseline.com. So here's what I want to do with these two. First off, let's pin set as image background. Good. Okay. Second, can you really see this? I don't know. Let's make it a little darker. Nah, let's just edit it ourselves. So temperature, let's go with the brightness a little down. Might be a little too dark. I kind of want it just to barely pop out. Like you can see it, but in the background. There we go. Oh, I like that. Okay, so let's start over again. Share, like, subscribe. That kind of pops up. Where is this heart? Yeah, where is this? There it is. It needs to show up here with its buddies. What are you, 5.6? So, okay, and then let's see what animation you have. You have the pop center, which means you also need the same thing. Pop on center. Good. So let's try it from the beginning. All right, let's go. Oh, I need these to pop also. I also need to fix them. All right, good. So I'm going to make these. Let's move this further. Okay. The website itself, I want it to be bigger. So let's actually do that. Sendingbaseline.com. Let's go ahead and move. Okay, let's move everything down the middle. And I'm thinking about this now. I wonder if these logos look better above the ascendingbaseline.com. So let's try it just to see how it looks. Okay, so that's in the middle. I'm going to move this towards the edge, move this towards the edge, move this roughly. I see how they're all spaced out. Second thought, let's move them closer. I think that would look better. Okay. Let's move this here. Okay, 58, 58, 58. You are also 58. Okay, so now they're spaced evenly. I like it. Kind of want to make ascending baseline bigger, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, and now let's move this, and move this. It was off center anyway, so good. Got a chance to do that. There we go. Okay, it looks good now. So, oh, I haven't done these, so I wonder if I could do them all at the same time. Can I? So let's make them pop up. So just for my reference. Okay, so here we go. Pop. That's good. Pop. I don't know why I'm saying pop when I'm just changing the time. Okay, got that. Let's go ahead and edit each one of these. So animate. It needs to pop just to keep it consistent on theme with everything else. So there's the other. We're gonna do the same pop center. Here's one more pop center. And did I get them all? No, I think I'm missing one here. Pop and center. Okay, so let's go back and replay this whole video. So we start here, right? Sendingbaseline.com. And then what I'll do is when I'm editing, I'll fade this out. I'll probably do the same for this. I'll fade this in and then fade it out. So this kind of works. Let me just look at it one more time to make sure. That's great. I think I like it. So here's the deal, right? I'm putting the website here because it has links to all of our social media and all that kind of stuff, because they have slightly different variations on the name. So it's just easier to go to the website and then you click on it from there. Okay, I like this. So this is going to be it for this video. And maybe I'll do one more where I'm actually editing the top 5 plates. If you guys are interested in joining Ascending Baseline, we're a pretty big Halo community. And we're trying to venture into other games like Call of Duty, Marvel Rivals, things like that. But if you are interested in an awesome community that happens to play Halo and other games, then I'm going to put the scan code up here for you guys to join. Hopefully I'll see you there.